Hi Sagittarius, welcome to my channel. For you repeat offenders, I want to thank you so much for hanging out. And for the rest of you new to my channel, I'm extending a warm welcome to you as well. So first off, we're going to go ahead and start out with a couple of charms because we have to change it up in this channel. Otherwise, my brain gets bored. So for Sagittarius, for the month of January, what do we have going on here, please? I'm going to grab these. First thing I have is the Siren. I feel like it's the mermaid with the moon. I have the Infinity, and I almost feel like this is like a life ring that you would throw from a boat. It looks very nautical or boaty. Okay, so I feel like part of this message is saying just not to forget the magic protection, of divine protection, that you can, you know, also hang your hopes on that, on asking for divine protection. Some of us forget and ignore like the spiritual nature of just asking you shall receive, right? A closed mouth never gets fed. It's that same mindset. So be sure that you're asking Spirit what it is that you need for yourself and for your family and your loved ones, whatever, for the month of January. It's going to be very important. Know that you are divinely protected and loved. And also maybe there could be an element of even asking for a rescue. So perhaps Sagittarius, you are looking for someone, oh my gosh, to rescue you. You're asking for help. I just had some jumpers and I will be taking these. Pardon me while I grab the jumpers. Okay, so the jumpers that I have for the month of January: follow your own good advice. Trust yourself. You know what is best for you. So there might be an element of you nurturing other people. You speaking your truth to other people, being able to help other people, but not take your own advice, such as when you say, okay, go do some self-care, because right away with the T, I'm thinking already, do some self-care, nurture yourself, nurture your soul, curl up with a good book if you haven't in some time. Even if it's only been like a week or so, make sure that you take care of you first prior to you taking care of anyone else. Otherwise, there will be no you to take care of anyone, right? So for the number 10 I have here is endings, but then following up, it reduces to 1, of course, new beginnings. So maybe it is that you're looking for things to end, and you need to ask for some divine protection. And there's a element here with the nautical life raft thing, the donut, I don't know what it's called, I'm sorry you guys, but it's looking for a rescue. And this is the other jumper that I got, keeping up, immense effort, advance. So it is a matter of time, and time can feel really warped. I'm noticing, of course, at the clock, and here is warped. And it could be that some of you guys are thinking about taking a trip, wanting to go. I'm just getting luau vibes with her right here. And so maybe it is that you guys are thinking it's time to take a little vacation or something like that, or you need some rescuing and you need some pampering and self-care and nurturing. And so keep up, follow your own advice are the main things that we're getting so far. And we're going to find out why these jumped out for you, because I feel like the jumpers are even more important than what I pulled for you, okay? So for Sagittarius, what's going on? For the month of January, why is the follow your own good advice here for Sag, please? Show me now. Awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. So you are experiencing some kind of awakening. It is a matter of time. So keep on keeping. Okay, we're going to put that here. So that's where I'm being led to. I feel like you're just connecting with Spirit on a different level. And I feel like you're just even telling people for them to connect with Spirit, to be more in balance, and yet you're not doing it, okay? And there could be an element of feeling burnt out while you take care of everyone else. Please, dear friend, know that if you don't take care of you, again, there won't be you to take care of anyone. So You're definitely important. So self-care is important right now. And I heard breathing. So making sure that you're taking deep, deep, deep breaths. We are shallow breathers, especially in the Western world. We tend to breathe from our upper chest and not from our belly. Look up some videos on deep breathing that can really help connect and ground you and calm your mind as well. What else do we need to know? Thank you. Palladians. Okay, this came out again. In the other reading, I just had double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. So you might know a Leo or might have some Leo in your chart. If you do, go ahead and look at my other video because these two cards did come out as well for them. And so what I want to say is that you could be having a double mission. You are, even if you're awake, even if you're woke, you're part of Woke Nation, all of that beautiful stuff, I'm going to recommend that you get you some selenite to help you to recharge and cleanse that energy for you. You could have a deep connection to the moon, deep connection to feeling like aesthetically you want everything neutral and creamy, whites, ivories, monochrome, that kind of a thing, in order for you to really feel more peaceful. So it might be a need to change your decor or get a coat of fresh paint. I don't know. Those are things that we are possibly looking at. And so I feel like even a tower, a selenite tower would be really beneficial to have in your workspace, your area right now, to really help you, okay, to get rid of some of that energy that's been bogging you down. What else do we need? Why is this rescuing here, please? Why is there a rescuing here? Where's that? Show me now. I feel like this one also wants to come out. Don't dim to fit in. How are you, dear Sagittarius, dimming your light to fit in? No, ma'am. No, sir. So it could be that you want to go ahead and go to, for example, Sedona, get more connected. Look at this pyramid right here with the Eye of Horus being reflected. I feel like you picking out your own stones even. And Mookite, I hope I said it right. Here. That might be of help to you. Okay. Something like this. But I feel like you finding your own stones might be a real help for you. I feel also like you have some brain fog, some cloudiness, and you're trying to look deep within yourself to get some answers, and you're hoping that someone else like jumps to the rescue and helps you. That's kind of what I'm feeling. But like you're super close, you have it. You continue making your effort. That's why you have the keeping up. Immense effort. Continue what you're doing, because you know no one's going to rescue us. We wish, but this isn't Hollywood and this isn't Walt Disney and all of that fantastical thinking that we've been programmed into believing. We need to really help ourselves, and you, my friend, are doing an excellent job of that. So don't kid yourself. I know that you feel overwhelmed perhaps, and maybe even feeling unclear or not wanting to really see, or even I feel like you are being led to look without the physical eyes. Like I feel like you're being led to look with your third eye and not your regular eyes. We can only see just but a smidge of the color spectrum with our regular eyes anyways. So you are reading energy, my friend. You are glowing up and putting yourself outside of the box to see the bigger picture and things. And I feel like this isn't new to you, but I feel like the way that it's coming about, you're looking at things maybe on a global scale in a way that's so very different than you ever have before. Now this right here, her tunic, all of a sudden looked to me like a braid, a single braid. So you can have ties with like indigenous ties. Tribal is also being reflected there. How the hair is actually an antenna to spirit, and all of those things can be factors for you. What else do we need to know for my beautiful Sagittarius? So if you're undergoing like some really tough times, I get it, and I want to give you a really big viral hug, But I want to tell you that you really do got this. I hate when people say you got this. Ugh, it just burns me. And here I am saying you got this. But you really do. So I'm going to tell you that you are doing super well. Continue doing what you're doing. But the biggest thing is take care of you first, okay? Now, the next card to come out, and I just realized I don't have my microphone plugged in. Good grief. The underworld, okay? So it could be, look, excuse me, that you feel chained to, in some ways, like viewing even things on earth as being an underworld. And it's almost like, especially with current events and stuff, it's like you feel bound, you feel chained. It's like people have their fingers and everything and your hands are just wrapped and you don't know how to get out of it. But I do feel like you are even having a second or third awakening. And yeah, that's definitely possible and probable. Because keep in mind, we're only human. We can only take in so much before we kind of work on things and glow that up. And I feel like Spirit, God, whomever, really gives us more opportunity to continue that. But I feel like here, you are saying my hands are tied. What else can I do? I've got all these strings attached energetically, physically, psychically. But you, my friend, look at the bigger picture, the higher picture, and look not with your eyes, but with your third eye, okay? You will see things clearly. Absolutely. And you may not feel it, but again, you're on the right path. Sagittarius, what else do we have for my Sag friends? Show me now. Compassion. So I do feel like lend compassion to yourself first, and then compassion for everyone else. I feel like you might like pearls. You might like, I don't even know what the decor is called, with like the deer head, like hunter vibes, but modernized. Okay, I don't think that you have a big deer head in your living room or anything. Some of you might, but I think this is like that, where there was that, like a white deer head type thing, porcelain deer head. I don't know. So it could be that that holds your jewelry or something like that for one or two of you. But I do feel like you are in need of extending compassion. You give it to everyone else, and it's what part of what makes you beautiful, part of what helps other people grow, part of what people, when they think about you, dear Sag, think about you as being really extremely compassionate. I almost said extremely. So extremely compassionate, and it is really time to extend that compassion to you, okay? So with that, I do hope that that has been helpful. If not helpful, I hope it's been amazing in the least. Much love to you, and do like, share, comment, subscribe if you like this reading. Thank you much. Have a great January. Namaste.